excellent, so I think we have to do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear from Guy. I think you have a question if there is another question.
Dernière question, Monsieur Guy. Quelle est votre stratégie d'approche sur ce match?
Personnellement, je dirais que nous avons une bonne équipe. A son of a lion is a lion. Don't do less than excellent. So I think we have to do better.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear from Guy. I think you have a question if there is another question.
Dernière question, Monsieur Guy. Quelle est votre stratégie d'approche sur ce match?
Personnellement, je dirais que nous avons une bonne équipe, mais qui manque un peu d'expérience. Donc on a essayé de jouer sur nos forces, la vivacité au milieu du terrain, la perspicacité de notre avançant qui est un buteur naturel, mais cela n'a pas suffi. Et je dirais qu'on va s'améliorer comme je l'ai dit tantôt, et on fera tout pour que cela n'arrive pas à la prochaine édition de PCM 2023.
Et si on vous donnait l'homme de match, qu'est-ce que vous direz?
Non, je ne suis pas l'homme de match, c'est Pasteur Franck Anuma.
You see, Guy has been a very sincere player, said he can never be the man of the match. He should go to Reverend Pastor Frank Anuma. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the organizer of the competition and find out his own, perspective, his own motive after the match has been played. Sir, we want to thank you for coming. Thank you for being our guest. We want to ask you, what is your expectation of the camp meeting next year? Let's start with that.
I think my expectation from the camp meeting is greater glory, because last year we saw God's hand, and this year we have seen the face of God. So 2023 we are expecting to see the person of God in his full capacity.
Now, we want to find out from you. We ask a question. Reverend Frank Anuma has been like the best player, of course, the best player of the year. Everybody can attest that there are some certain dimensions of expectations we're expecting. And of course, he went breaking this barrier. We want to find out from you, what was your strategy?
I think my strategy is just being, at everything I do, I make sure I take an advantage. I check, I'm intentional about what I do. I don't believe in losing. I've played over 5 games in this competition. I've won all my matches. And each of the match I scored and I gave assists. The first goal today I gave the assist. Second goal I scored. Yesterday I gave 3 assists. 2 days ago I gave 4 assists. The first day I scored 2 goals and gave an assist. Yesterday I gave assist and I scored. So I believe in being the best in what I do. That's just my strategy.
Now, one of the things I must draw from what I studied, I did a panoramic view to come up with a conclusion. I saw that Pastor Frank is not just limited with preaching. He's diverse. He's a multi-purpose player. So we want to ask from you, sir, what is your message to other persons who are watching you? Because you are not just limited to preaching.
I think sport is very important. Sometimes you see pastors, we have challenges also because we don't exercise our body. I do sport regularly. Every Tuesday I'm in the field of play to make sure I exercise my body. And I believe in doing little things well. Like you see me playing, you know I'm not joking. I'm playing to win, I'm not playing to lose. And I won all my games convincingly, being at least the man of the match, each of them, because I gave highest assist in this competition. If I'm not mistaken, either I have equal goal with the highest goal scorer or I'm the highest goal scorer with 6 goals. And with over 9 assists in the competition.
Let's just get the last question. Sir, we are very much aware that you are the victor of today's encounter. But there are some things you saw which you are not pleased with. What were your difficulties?
I think I have 2 things. My defense were not strategic. You don't carry, the best form of defense is attack. So you don't wait for your opponent at your door of defense. You come with them at the field. By the time you're engaging with them, they either get tired or lose their direction of the game. So my team was staying too much at the pole. Also, when it comes to attackers, at the point I had 3 attackers that were injured, and we're relaxed. We know we've already won the game. We are with the pole. We are the pole with the ball. We don't want to score. But this is a very big lesson, because never underestimate your opponent, even if you are winning. You must maintain the place of victory till the victory is over.
Merci le pasteur Franck Anuma. Aujourd'hui, vous êtes le meilleur buteur, vous êtes l'homme du match et on vous a surnommé le prédateur de la surface de réparation. Qu'est-ce que vous en dites de ce nom? On vous a surnommé le prédateur de la surface de réparation. Qu'est-ce que vous en dites de ce nom?
I think arguably I'm the man of the match because our team won. I gave an assist, I gave the goal, I gave the highest number of direct passes. And we won the game 3 goals to 2. And I think I can tell you the truth, my strategy was I was intentional from the beginning. I made sure I positioned my players, I made sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do, and at the same time, I gave my opponent a serious heart attack. They didn't know who is who per time. I made sure when you are thinking of sending somebody this way, we have exchanged ourselves, and we kept the opponent under a state of perpetual comatose until the game was over.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you can hear it from Reverend Frank Anuma. We want to have Apostle Richard Balimba from Yaoundé, of course, the team captain of the other team. Let's get to Apostle Richard Balimba at this point in time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, you are joining us. This is Penuel meeting 2022. Of course, we want to say welcome to come. Your name?
Apostle Richard Balimba.
Yes, sir. So you can tell us, what are your likes in this match?
Well, our opponents, they tried their best, and I think they were really good. They were really good. They played like professionals. I want to thank God for them.
Now, we want to find out from Apostle. He has been tussling, jockeying with people to see that he comes up with victor, but the game wasn't for your favor. We want to find out from you now, what were your difficulties in the field of play?
And I think at the first half, one of the difficulties was that I was out of the game. The first half, I had to come in the second half of the match. And one of our difficulties was our midfield. Our midfield, they are in ball possessions, but they don't know how to cross the ball very well. And when they lose the ball, they don't go and look for the ball and bring it back. So our attackers, I think we were trying. I and my 7, we really did a good job there. And my defense, we had a problem with my defense because 2 of my defenders were injured. They went out. I think if they were there, more goals would have come in. Yeah.
Apostle Richard, vous êtes un très bon avanceur. Quel est votre secret? Quel est votre secret? You're a good 9 share. So what are your strategy? What are your strategy?
Well, I've played football for a while. I think if God did not call me, I was supposed to be a footballer. And I've been playing football, and I'm a lover of football. I love Cristiano Ronaldo, and I love Samuel Eto'o, and some other great top Lionel Messi. So when I watch how tactical they are, one of my greatest secrets is that I stay in front of the ball to make sure I get the ball. I try to open up and I score. And I thank God that in the whole match that I've played, I've scored 3 goals. Today I got 1 goal. And if you see the goal I scored, you know it was tactical.
Thank you very much.
Last year, Apostle Richard Balimba was still here. We want to find out from you, sir. Can you just enlighten us to tell us what is the difference between the last competition and this competition?
Well, the difference between last competition and this competition is that in this competition, it was more organized, and then there were more professionalism in this competition. And I think that is one of the greatest strengths in this competition. It was more organized and more professionalism. You could see more good players coming in from every team, from Boya, from Yaoundé, from Bamenda, from Manfred. All of them, they were really, really good.
One question before you take leave of us. We want to find out from you, what are your expectations for the next committee?
Wow. I don't know how to say it, but we can't just wait for the next committee to come, because the camp meeting is an experience, it's a revolution, it is so conspicuous. So I cannot just wait for next camp meeting to come. My expectations are high. I think that when we meet next year, I will tell you more about it, because camp meeting can't be explained by human words.
You are watching Facebook Live, of course, ladies and gentlemen. We were talking to Apostle Richard Balimba, telling you that if you're not here, you are doing yourself a disadvantage. So we want to thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming. We'll say welcome to come, and we are happy having you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we call it a wrap for today's edition of the interview. Of course, just to let you know, I think as football commentators, you have something to say as far as this is concerned.
Oui, effectivement, nous avons vu une rencontre. Je vous ai rappelé au début du match que ça devait être une rencontre très très serrée. Et c'est ce que nous avons vécu au terrain. Et nous avons vu que Yaoundé, avec un peu d'avantages, beaucoup des opportunités, mais ils n'ont pas pu exploiter. Donc, c'est la raison pour laquelle Limbe a pris le dessus. Limbe, avec des très grandes avancantes, nous avons rappelé, nous avons des bons milieux du terrain, et ils avaient un jeu tactiquement et structurellement arrangé. Et c'est la raison pour laquelle vous aviez vu que ce remontada n'a pas eu lieu du côté de Yaoundé et que Limbe a pris le dessus.
Just to bring to your notice that after this, everybody's going for cleaning. That's just the message from the decks of our Father. Now, just to draw a conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you we picked 3 things we want to highlight before we take leave of you. We must tell you that camp meeting has always been from glory to glory, from step to step, from higher heights to higher heights. That's what we are telling you. If you are not here, you are missing a lot. And of course, just to make you know that a lot of delegates came from Douala, came from Yaoundé, came from various parts of the world, just to mark this committee of what it is today. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were joining us, we were 2 of us that did the commentaries of this football match. We want to thank you for watching, thank you for coming, thank you for being part of the show. Just to tell you, take the round.